Wrestling fans, what's going on, man? It's Black House Booking here with a brand new video. We got a collab with my dog, Affluential Sports. The family is in the building. Ed, say what's up to the people.
Yes, sir. Y'all know where to take me out at Influential Sports, and we finna get into some AEW. We're the best wrestler.
Yes, sir, man. I ain't forget about the AEW heads out there. You know, we will the content be on the way. You got to be a little bit patient. But in today's video, we will be discussing the AEW roster and how they should be booked. We're going to do a tier list. Of course, y'all know we get busy with these tier lists. So we have Mega Push, Big Push, give more TV time, leave them in their current spot, or flat out release them from the roster. So y'all know how we do these tier lists. We're going to go back and forth and do as much as we possibly can. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to Influential Sports. Make sure you comment on the video and let us know your thoughts and opinions. And if you want the link to the AEW tier list so you can make your own, leave some comments and I'll put it in the description. So I'm going to let my guy Influential Sports go first. And we got almost the whole roster here. We got a couple of Ring of Honor peons that I decided not to add to the list because I'd be forgetting some of them niggas' names. So yeah, let's get right into it.
Yeah. You can go up. You can put Ace Austin in. You can put him in more TV time. He the first one right there.
You see, Ed had to remind me because I definitely was going to forget because a lot of these motherfuckers look the same as well. If y'all didn't know, so
But
but I
get
know who Ace Austin is. He nice.
yeah. Since he's debuted, he's only been on like one or two episodes, and I can recall. I remember he was on a Collision, and somebody as talented as Ace Austin. I don't see how he's not getting more TV time. He don't got to get. He don't got to get an insane push, but he could at least be in a few matches, have some different stories instead of doing shit with the Outrunners or whoever the fuck he was teaming with.
No, that's fact. I like Ace Austin. I like the gimmick. I like the character. I like from what I've seen, the little I've seen from Ace Austin. So I definitely would say you can at least put him in some damn tag team matches, have him wrestle on Collision or something. So I definitely agree. I'm gonna push an agenda today. A lot of people say Tony Khan don't book the big men well, and yeah, it go back and forth. So with that being said, formerly Enzo Amore's partner, I'm gonna go Big Cass, Big Bill, whatever you want to call them. I say give him a big push, and the reason why I'm saying this, who was the match that he was? It Powerhouse Hobbs? He had that one-on-one match with.
Yeah,
That was a good ass match, bro. That was a good ass match, man. So I think Big Bill is definitely worthy of being a mid card champion at minimum. And then you could break the stigma of you don't know how to book big guys. And he's one of the first people that I think could get it. I have others as well, but I definitely think he's nice.
yeah, I agree with that. I think he's been one of the main beneficiaries from teaming with Chris Jericho, who'll probably be out the door soon. But I think that's really elevated his career. He's doing a good job in AEW, so I agree with that.
It's facts. And don't forget, I got a lot more down here too. So let me know.
Uh, uh is that Warlow down there?
I was about to get this motherfucker.
Isn't I think he by Willow. Is that him?
Yep.
This might be controversial, but I say release him.
Ooh.
They release Warlow is because one of the main reasons is that he's injury prone. Anytime you need him he just came back recently and he's off TV again due to an injury. So anytime they try to put him in these big stories, he's just constantly injured. And I don't know if that's a him thing, if they don't got the best medical staff. But even when he originally came back in 2023 to help Adam Cole, he felt less than Adam Cole. A guy that big of his stature shouldn't be like he got a story with MJF, so it made sense for him to make MJF lose. But Adam Cole shouldn't feel more important than him. He shouldn't feel bigger than him. So I don't think that's one of the guys that I don't think Tony Khan knows what to do with. So I just say release him.
Yeah, Ricky not gonna like this one, but I agree. I think he need to start over, either do TNA or do the Independence and build something because he just between him and Brian Cage, I be getting them confused sometimes, and Brian Cage is supposedly better. So I definitely think that he could benefit from just starting over, starting fresh, new character, have some run-ins with the Matt Cardonas and the Carrying Crosses, Killer Crosses of the world, and things like that. Let me see. Let me see. Where is he? Where is he? Let me show some love to the ladies. You know what, man? Ruby Soho has been. So I just found out. Randomly I found this out because it was on the news for some reason. She was out on maternity leave. I forgot that any of that even happened, and she opened up a store, a wrestling cafe with her husband. I gotta figure out where it's at. That would be dope to visit. But if she comes back, and once she comes back, I definitely say give her a give her a nice push. Out of the Riot Squad when she was in WWE, a lot of people thought that she was like the superior one out of the group, but Liv Morgan just had more intangibles, more character work, and she's put on great matches, MVP of 2024. But I still think Ruby Soho could do something. I would love her to come back and just beat up on Tony Storm. You know what I'm saying? That would be a good story. There's no Page around, so we can't do nothing like that. But her with a feud with Tony Storm, not for a belt, I think would be pretty good for her. And she is talented. The booking of her just wasn't good because she was overshadowed by Tony Storm and Paige got belts and she didn't get nothing.
Yeah, I agree with that. I didn't even realize all that happened till now. So that's cool. Congratulations, I guess.
Facts.
Hmm. Looking, trying to see who is Megan Bain on here.
Yep, they got an old one of her with the black hair for some reason, but
Oh, that is old as hell. But put Megan Bain and make a push. I think Megan Bain and Penelope Ford, they need to win the tag team tournament to become the first ever women's tag team champions. Establish them, and they're on the same side of the bracket as Tony Storm and Mina. So if they meet up in the second round, that'd be a big win for Megan Bain to get that pin back as well in that match. And I think you got to put a title on Megan Bain. Even if it's a tag title, it's going to be a good opportunity to do it. If you didn't want to pull the trigger on making her the world champion, make her and Penelope Ford the top tag team.
yeah, I agree. Even if they don't win, I would like to see Megan Bain get a belt, preferably, of course, the TBS championship. The Mercedes Monet character is still heel, and I don't expect her and Athena to necessarily win. But if something were to happen, I think you could like abruptly turn Mercedes Monet face, but she got to lose all the belts, and she got to basically go through the Young Bucks or bum ass Baron Corbin type of story, and people would be back on her side, and having Megan Bain win as a heel wouldn't be bad. But I hope she does win the tag team belts. But Megan Bain definitely need a mega push. Megan Bain, mega push. Yeah, yep. Um, Speaking of which, I might have to make a new category, low key. Mercedes Monet. You know what? Just for a cup. She's not gonna be the only one that needs this. Scale it back. And I'm gonna put Mercedes Monet in there first. So the reason why I say this, Mercedes Monet is my favorite women's wrestler, but if she wins the tag team belts, I don't even care about how many belts she has. It's not about that. It's about now it's cutting into actual AEW territory. If she got the TBS belt, the tag team belts, and she got the Ring of Honor belt, and she has a shot at Chris Statlander's belt, like that's kind of doing too much now. You have too many women on this roster that could take up a couple of spots. Mercedes Monet already passed up Jade Cargill. Take the TBS belt off of her if she's going to win the tag team belt. Take the Ring of Honor interim women's TV belt. She doesn't need that at all. And unless she's going to win against Chris Statlander, which I don't think she will, enough is enough. Now, if she take over the AEW belts, that's too much. The other belts, who cares? They whatever, but it's starting to get out of hand, even from a big fan. So I would say to scale it back. She don't even need a belt to be who she is at this point. To be honest, she could still be Mercedes Moné without the belt. So yeah, I don't want them to go too insane with that.
Yeah, most of the belts are in different countries, which is also just terrible on the body because she's traveling to 3 different countries in 3 days. Like that's just not healthy. But okay. But I'm glad you made that category because I want to put Samoa Joe in there.
Damn, all
Gotta
the
put
Samoans.
I gotta put Samoa Joe and scale it back because whatever the trios champions, they got this story going on with Hangman. And what's the point of having champions if you're gonna fight for a different championship? And this is an issue that WWE has ran into as well with them having owning AAA and partnering with TNA. Like I don't see the point of having a championship if you. Like they defended it this past Wednesday, but you were just in one of the main event matches for the AEW World Championship. Turned heel for no reason. So now I really have no clue what's going on with the ops, and he's looking to get a second shot at the world title just for him to lose again, as if you don't have any other people for Hangman to face.
Yeah, at least let Powerhouse Hobbs go after the belt or something. Like, let it, I would be fine if they let all three members get a shot at the belt just as a story. Fine, but if Samoa Joe gonna keep being, it's like, all right, bro. Like enough is enough. He should. First of all, they should have lost to the Hurt Syndicate because the Hurt Syndicate could have been trios champion as baby faces. Lost to the Ops, and then if Samoa Joe running back with Hangman, it's like, all right, y'all not a trio no more. Y'all not even a group no more. But yeah, that would make sense.
And then if Ricochet and then what's going to come out there, why not keep telling the story and involve the trios titles?
Tony Khan can't get it right all the time, I guess. Let's see. Oh, Harley Cameron. Now, I don't expect her and Willow to win, but they're doing a good job. I say, regardless, Mercedes, her showing up doing the cake thing with Chris Statler and Mercedes Monet means you can still revisit that story of Harley Cameron trying to get the TBS belt, especially while Chris Statlander is currently the women's champion. So Chris Statlander beat Mercedes Monet. The excuse could be that she made her weak. She beat her up, battered her down, and now Harley Cameron capitalized and won the TBS championship. So I think Harley Cameron is too entertaining not to get a big push. People say she's the Chelsea Green of AEW essentially. But yeah, even though that's a cool comparison, I like to see Harley Cameron get a mid card belt like Chelsea Green did.
Yeah, I agree with that. She'll make a good TBS champion. Uh, all right, Darby Allin. I put Darby Allin, keep him in the leaving current spot because what he's doing right now, I'm liking it. He just beat Moxley in the I Quit match. I personally enjoyed that match. I think what he's doing now, as you decide to climb a mountain instead of winning a world championship, and you still get as much TV time as you do, you can stay in the same spot. He's gonna get the world title eventually. It's gonna be a slow burn in him getting it. He'll probably get it at All In next year.
Yeah, Darby Allin is the pseudo Jeff Hardy for AEW. So I think he in a good spot right now. He don't need more TV time. He need to be pushed. He being booked perfectly the way he is. And if you don't get the belt, you need people that's basically a crash test dummy. So shout out to him for that. Where the ladies at? Another person that's been out for a while and a story that needs to be finished. Camille. I'll just put her in, give her more TV time, but I would love for them to finish the Mercedes Monet story and have Camille come back and possibly beat Mercedes Monet for the TBS championship as well. I think Camille is better than Marina Shafir, but I could see Marina getting more of a push than her, even if she's just doing background things. But I think Camille has potential if you finish that story. If you just put her in matches and let her do whatever the case may be, then it's no point at that point.
Yeah, I kind of forgot she was employed. I remember she took a break to film that movie, but aside,
Mm-hmm.
it's like she can't come back now because that movie is well done now. So I don't know what the plan is, but it'll be nice to see them finish that story with Mercedes. Let's we released some more people. Put Danhausen in release tier. He don't
Oh,
really serve.
I was going to do that for sure.
He don't serve a purpose now. Like it was cool for a little bit, but he don't really serve a purpose or really do anything that's really needle moving. Like I don't see the purpose of him being there when you got other goofy niggas with face paint and mask and all that.
Yeah, he this ain't no Mr. Iguana situation. He don't even show up to just be fun and do fun things. He just a guy that signed, and I forgot he was signed low key. So we could definitely get him up out of here for sure. Yeah, he serves no purpose anymore.
He might be good at like kid shows, like in a clown mask or something like that. Like on wrestling might not be his purpose.
Nigga, that is crazy. All right, let's get to the nitty gritty, man. Mass nigga number 753. I don't know who this one is. Get rid of him. That's all I got to say.
Who is that?
Exactly. I have no idea who that is.
Um, I think that's how. Actually, never mind. I want to go with a woman. Um, the Queen Amanada. I put her in big push. I think her and Jamie Hayter might not win the tag team tournament. They could get far, but I just think in general, whether it's a tag team or not, she should get a big push with whatever she's doing. I just, or she could be the one that throws Mercedes for the TBS title. Maybe they run that back.
No, that's facts. I do like Queen Aminata. I thought they booked her right, even in losing to Mercedes Monet the first time. But since then, it's just been losses. Then random heel. Now she's face again, and it's just random. Her and Megan Bain should be on the same level, and her and Megan Bain should have a match against one another. To be honest, like that should be an actual 3 match feud, if you ask me. Um, I see two people right next to each other. Let me go with Okada. I don't think no one's gonna be upset with this. I'm gonna say scale it back. If you're gonna break up the Don Callis family or you're gonna get one of them out, get Okada out of there. Have Takeshita beat him for the belt, and let's move on. Okada had that belt for stupid long at this point. There are other people who could get Ricochet need the belt, but well, maybe we'll get to that later. But man, have to catch can beat him and get the belt, bro. That's like, all right, he cool, he funny, bitch, and all that, but it's like, come on, bro. Like, come on, seriously. He beat
Yeah,
Swerve. Come on.
yeah, he definitely needs to drop the belt. But I do like what Okada's doing. But I want to go to a different member from the Don Callis family, and that's Don Callis himself. I think he needs to scale it back because it's all these niggas in the Don Callis family. I don't know who is who. You telling me Mark Davis returned? I forgot that nigga was employed. Like you don't need 26 niggas in one faction, and then you teaming with other groups. Like this serves no purpose. Okada is the main. Okada is benefiting. Takesha is benefiting. He just won the IWGP World Title from New Japan not too long ago. But aside and Kyle Fletcher too. But aside from them three, you got 26 niggas and only three of them benefit.
That is true. I can only name about four of them, and you probably named three just now. Um, Mass Wrestler number 2973. Get rid of you two and get rid of some of the fluff off this roster, bro.
That might be Hologram's clone. Because Hologram's clone joined the Don Callis family. That's a whole different story. That's yeah.
No, I think it's this one.
Oh, that's so who the no what? Never
I,
mind.
I don't
I'm
know
so
who that is.
he might be in Ring of Honor. Let's Brody King. I put Brody King in Big Push. Him and Bandito actually got good tag team chemistry, which I wasn't expecting, but it still doesn't make sense because I don't get the point of him teaming with Bandito, who's the Ring of Honor World Champion. Man, I don't know what another wrestler that has two belts for no reason, but Brody King, I'd like to see him be a single star. Tony Khan did a good job booking Brody King this year in the tag team division, but I'd like to see him be a single star, get a shot at the world title, maybe not win it, but become the unified champion. I guess that's the name of it now.
Yeah, Brody King is nice. I think once Buddy Matthews comes back, they're gonna do something where Brody King gotta decide between Buddy Matthews and maybe Julia Hart will pop back. Maybe Julia Hart just forgot her and Brody King is friends, but maybe there's something like that will happen and then he'll make a decision. But I don't him and Bandito, I'm cool. I'm cool off of that. They got good matches, but it's like, bro, come on. It's other legit tag teams on here. Or you can make a new tag team or something.
Yeah, well, Julia Hart a heel, so that's
Hey,
amazing, amazing booking.
uh Red Velvet. I don't know what Red Velvet is doing right now. But I would like to see her on AEW television. The Ring of Honor Championship is cool. She had that belt for hella long. I don't know if she's active right now. Only time I see is Instagram. But I like to see her on AEW television, and she can actually get some good work in.
Yeah, I agree with that. AEW gonna need more women now that they bringing in the tag team titles. So whether that, because you're gonna have single stars in the tag division, so you're gonna need more women in the mid card fight for the TBS title. But go down Tony Storm. But I put Tony Storm and leave her in her current spot. Now that she's lost the championship, lost 3 matches, well, seems like her and Mina gonna be doing this tag team thing. Now that they done both lost the belts, and and it makes sense since they got history with each other. And I think even if they don't have to be the first champions. They're gonna win it eventually. But I think just having both of them in the tag team division for a little bit, it's gonna help add credibility to the tag team division.
Yeah, I'm happy she lost against Chris Statlander as expected, but I definitely was not. If she would have won that fifth championship, I would have been like, "Oh nah, bro, y'all tripping." But yeah, she could be in that spot, do character work, and be silly and all that. So as long as other people get a chance to beat the champion, I'm cool with that. Hmm. Where is he? MJF. Let's go mega push. I think if I'm not mistaken, I think he still got the contract because the contract wasn't, you know, actually cashed in, or maybe I'm tripping.
Yeah, it wasn't.
So just bro, Hangman. I like Hangman a lot, but they not advertising Hangman enough. They not making him feel like a big star. He's a fighting champion. He's a solo Red Dead Redemption. That's cool, but bro, if y'all don't build him up in the next 2 months to be the main face of AEW, the main star, bro, just give it to MJF. Somebody who's marketable, that's been in a movie, that's gonna be in more movies. Like just let him get the belt, bro. So you could go more mainstream.
Yeah, I think he's still the CMLL world champion for whatever reason. Like nobody's watching that. Like okay, but I guess it's another belt to have on AEW TV. But whereas whichever nigga looks similar to hologram, with I think is yeah the clone. Release him. He don't serve a purpose. Hologram don't even serve a purpose himself. So why does he have a clone?
Yeah, he don't even look right in the group neither. I ain't gonna lie that like that. Don Califame starting to look a little goofy to me. One of my favorite wrestlers ever, Johnny TV. Get him out of there, bro. I would rather see him wrestle on the independent scene, the Matt Cardonas, the Killer Crosses, do something with fourth rope. Just the stuff with the maximum, whatever they call it in AEW now. I'm cool off of that, bro. It's goofy stuff is cool, but he better than that, bro. He could be a champion for an independent promotion and make a lot of money. I'm cool off of this.
Yeah, I agree with that. Uh, it's- I'm trying to see. Uh, oh, Andrade. You can pack him up too. Nigga already gone. So
We'll see, man. It's a lot going on right now. Apparently, WWE want him back after y'all fired. I don't know what's going on,
I don't
bro.
even know how that. I thought if you get fired, the 90-day thing didn't matter. But okay.
Very interesting indeed. Where is he? Ricochet, man. Listen, he doing cool things with the demand, the gates of whatever the hell. But man, just give him a big push, man. That man needs a singles championship. He's earned it from when he started in AEW. People counting him out to becoming a great heel, to stupid catchphrases, wearing stupid clothes, and he's great on Twitter. Let Ricochet get a belt, bro. Come on now.
I still think he should have won that triple threat with Kenny Omega and what's the other nigga name? Mike Bailey. I think there was a triple threat earlier in the year. He should have won that to become the whichever championship he held. I'm forgetting the name of these championships now. But at this point, I can see Ricochet being a legit world champion and the Gates of Agony being tag champions. I don't like what the man doing. So shit, had Ricochet go against Hangman.
I wouldn't be mad at that. Let's do two more. This guy, Beast Mortis, get him out of here, man. Listen, I don't know how you got Mercedes Monet, bro. You on my list with Aleister Black, buddy. I'm gonna leave it at that. But it's too many of y'all, bro. I could have sworn I saw you in the AAA Battle Royale the other day.
I
So
thought that was him too. I was like, okay. Uh, no, looking for a woman. Uh, Kaden Carter. I know that's not her name, but fuck it, that's what we going with. She's right by Keith Lee. Put her in more TV time. She signed her. She had the match with Mercedes. That was cool. That was on pay per view too. But is she not going to do anything else? Like where has she been at since that?
What they should have did, they should have signed Katana Chance too and put them in the tag team tournament. I'm sure Tony Khan got the money. I think that would have been a layup, but that's neither here nor there. My last pick, this people might be heartbroken. Where Keith Lee at? I think it's time to pack it up. He got health problems. I'm not saying release him because he tried. I'm saying release him because maybe he could go on the independent scene and go crazy. Because when he come back, by the time he come back, the momentum is going to be like, oh yeah, he back. Whatever. What are you going to do? Join back up with Swerve? Like what is he? What purpose is he going to serve? Fight Samoa Joe? The only way he could be redeemed if they put him with the Hurt Syndicate, which I don't see that happening. So I think Keith Lee should just go and go crazy somewhere else. Maybe go back to NXT, maybe go back to WWE, go to NXT. He could have been a good opponent for Obafemi, maybe. Who knows?
He can join Braun Strowman on that Food show on the USA Network.
That's crazy.
I
Who's your
mean,
last pick?
last pick. Let's see. Stat Bandito. I'll go Bandito for the last one. With a wow, that's a interesting mask. I put him in Scale It Back. I don't really like what they got going with Bandito right now. Like I said, there's no point in him being Ring Honor World Champion while also being a tag champion. When you have more credible and legit tag teams, like this is who the Hurt Syndicate lost to. They couldn't have lost to the Young Bucks or FTR, just Bandito and Brody King. Like he a cool wrestler, but I don't like what they got him doing right now.
That's facts. That's facts. He too much, bro. You had him beat Chris Jericho off some nonsense. That's fine, but now he tag team champion. So you could have put Brody King with anybody else, literally anybody else who would have been another big dude. Could have had two big dudes as tag team champions. So yeah, I'm definitely cool off of him. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, y'all, that's part one. We're gonna do part two on Influential Sports Channel whenever he ready to make it happen. So appreciate y'all for watching the video today. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all leave a comment. I want to know y'all thoughts. I want to know y'all opinions for the AEW fans. Ed, plug everything that you got, and let people know what's good.
Yes, sir. Y'all can make sure y'all subscribe to my YouTube channel, Influential Sports. Follow me on Instagram and Threads, the Paradox Ed, and follow my TikTok, Influential Sports.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. If y'all want the link, let me know in the comment section so y'all can make your own list. And then we'll make something happen, man. Definitely appreciate you for coming through. Another great tier list as usual. And make sure y'all watch the full almost 30-minute video because you're gonna enjoy it, man. But we out of here, y'all.